requested, we've added an analyzer function to your binoculars. Now you can view soldiers or POWs and get a readout on their rank or any special skills they might have. Depending on their skills, they may even be able to develop new types of weapons or items. Try it out the next time you're thinking of Fulding someone.
Please select a landing zone. Deploying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again with more Metal Gear Solid 5. And of course, your hero. Alrighty, last we left off, I just figured out that I could transfer my Ground Zeroes data over to the Phantom Pain. And now we're here. Time for Big Balls to do what he does best.
Marker placed.
Alrighty. Yeah, last we left off, I believe I was trying to do my best to, do a shit ton of side ops.
It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
There we go. Oh, and I've got more, black carrot. Black carrot is what I'm going to need if I want to make those capture cages. Because the capture cages basically give me an excuse to make,
Arrived at Mother Base.
make more heroism.
Analysis complete.
That searchlight's manually operated.
Complete.
Oh, they don't have too much cover here aside from these two idiots.
On the ground.
Oh, now they actually understand what I'm saying.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Oh, well, ain't here, sweetheart. Oh, well, you're not the thickest of the bunch, but I'll take you anyway. Alright, fellas. Time to get in the forever box. It's okay, they don't seem too beat up about it. Yeah, I gotta upgrade my Fulton as soon as possible. In the meantime, though, we're just gonna stockpile as many dudes as I can get my hands on.
You gonna extract him? That's communications equipment used by the Outpost CP. It must be how they keep in touch with headquarters. If you destroy it, you might be able to cut off the CP from their HQ.
Complete.
God, I love how there's only like 5 or 6 guys around a CP consistently. Cardboard box deliveries. If you remain still while they are alerted to your presence. I still think the box stands out like a sore thumb, but maybe that's just me.
Analysis complete.
You didn't see any. Obtained poster of a Soviet soldier. There we go.
Слышал? В чем говорила с женщиной рядом с электростанцией.
Нет, что за женщина?
Не знаем, что с ней.
Analysis
Говорят,
complete.
она голая.
Голая? Да нафиг.
Серьезно? Значит, что она не местная.
Слушай, если видишь ее, скажи мне. Что это?
Но не проблема. Она исчезает так же быстро, как и появляется.
Что значит исчезает?
Какого черта?
I just love how suspicious they all get. They don't know what's happening. Not that that's stopped us before. Yeah, I think that's the best they can do. A well-oiled machine of at least 5 or 6 guys. Poorly equipped and poorly planned. Poor bastards. Well, guess who's going in the forever box?
Heads up.
Подожди, не стреляй.
Speak.
The map has been
Ooh, a
updated.
specialist. That makes things easier.
Кто-нибудь снимите меня!
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Outpost captured.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now.
Spit it out.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There we go, like a well-oiled machine.
Снимите меня отсюда! Я не хочу умирать!
Spit it out.
Ooh.
You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated. Extraction failed.
There we go, we'll just burn that.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough.
They're getting there.
If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extractions in bad weather, you need to improve the support unit.
Oh, bad weather, my arse. You could just say I didn't try hard enough.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The
Project.
chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
The map has been updated.
Don't struggle too much, boys.
Кто-нибудь снимите
Won't want you to get lost on the way out.
Extraction failed.
Looks like that fall killed him.
The map has been updated.
Кто-нибудь снимите меня!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Their communications equipment's already down. There we go.
Я не хочу умирать!
The map has been updated.
Кто-нибудь, помогите!
Делай этого.
The map has been updated.
And then I think those boxes are just boxes of resources. I can't pick them up yet, but they're on the list. We're slowly getting to the point where I can actually, like, do effective shit. Because all the military stuff here I'd normally grab if I had access to it. Because I want A, more Fultons, and I need B, stronger Fultons. There's no reason not to just question as many dudes as I can. Especially when I already got him on the ropes. Ooh, diamonds. I say the more generic assholes I can get and throw into a combat unit for mulch, the better. Was it Big Boss was super understanding about that sort of thing, right? There we go. Are there any more of those radar? Ah, there's one. When in doubt. Let's see, am I missing anything else? I already blew up the anti-air radar. I think the anti-air radar stays kaput if I nail it. Don't quote me on that. Another happy landing. If I jump off it, it's too high. He doesn't roll it, he just eats shit. Poor bastard. What do you think? That our good deed for the day? I wonder where those main ops take place.
Please select a mission.
Destroy Soviet comms equipment. Oh, isn't that... I think there was a mission where, like, if you destroy the comms equipment early, like, goofy shit would happen. Alright, where's my horse? I think I've done my good deed for the day. Power system, process materials.
Marker
Oh,
placed.
let's go grab that stuff. I gotta get rid of all these map
You
markers.
have arrived at your destination. Marker placed.
That is why we question people.
You have arrived at your destination.
I knew I was forgetting something. Sorry, buddy, you're next on the list. You're a bird around here somewhere.
So this is Raven territory. I heard once that some indigenous peoples in Canada and Alaska deify the common raven as a totem.
Yeah, I'm better off trying to shoot the raven with a, something a bit more productive. After this, we'll return to the ACC, and then I should be able to take our next steps from there. We're getting more assholes by the minute. Main reason I'm going back to the ACC is because I need to re-up on suppressor.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There we go, that'll do it.
Side ops list updated.
Oh, I'm getting more popular by the second. Let's see, I got an interpreter, highly skilled soldier. R&D is slowly getting better, but not at any, like, rate that I care about.
Please specify a project.
That's stuff I already have unlocked. I don't really need anything for D-Horse, but I think the helicopter we want to improve. Enables faster deployment, yes. That's a necessity. Looks like we're going for some male enhancement.
Please select a landing zone.
A danger high. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could. I'm not sure I do, though. I think we already cleared that area out. So, second best bet would be... Dude, do I not have anything near that region that isn't covered by mountains? Okay, we do want those capture cages. Or, fuck me, huh? Support weapons. The capture cage. And it costs biological material.
Deploying.
Yeah, I didn't know about the, just return to, aerial command center. It makes things a lot easier. Explain why Snake looks so stinky. I gotta return to Mother Base. I like the horse and all, but I'm sorry, the fucking... I'm going to say the N-word. No, Huey, don't do it! Hey there, G. Yeah, dude, I don't know what it was, but I woke up with like a fucking splitting headache today. Get rid of that.
Marker plate. Marker removed. Marker placed.
Marker G. Hey, that's you. I'm gonna say, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, I'll be going to my sister's. I don't think I'll be here, but... What was it? Friday should be business as usual if we end up not doing that shindig.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Calm down, horse. Okay, I don't really have a shortcut to, like, cross the gap here, so we're doing this the old-fashioned way. But I do know that I'm gonna do this.
Say, boss.
Fulton Extractium, you can also capture them by putting a...
You see many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us. If you set up a capture cage, it'll trap small to medium-sized animals. The support unit will handle the extraction, so all you need to do is place the cage.
I'm gonna say, until I get access to thermals...
Try placing cages in a variety of places. You can check the animals list on your iDroid to see which animals have been extracted.
Until I get access to some thermals, I'm not getting quite the amount of, critters as I would like to get my hands on. Because right now I can't see shit in terms of, small critters. I could take a shortcut through here. Let's just follow the road. I don't know how to make D-Horse like me, but I'm sure if I keep kicking it, it'll get over it. No, the other side, dumb fuck. There we go. Go around that outpost. But how we doing tonight, amigo? It's another beautiful day. I did pick up a new gacha game, and I've been playing the shit out of it. It's actually really good. I was kind of surprised, honestly. It has something to do with, like, auto chess. I've never heard of auto chess before, but it's entertaining enough. It doesn't feel very auto. That and it takes place in the, it sounds awful. I haven't even told you about it yet. We're just getting started.
There are reports of a Pashto English interpreter operating in that area. If you extract him, it could be plenty useful for us.
You said it was gacha, but it's good gacha. You want to know why it's good gacha? There's a difference between bad gacha and good gacha. Bad gacha would be, what was it, like hero summoners, where the rates are deadly low, and if you miss a banner, you suck, and your unit's going to suck for the whole game. Very, very frustrating experience.
Analysis complete.
Let's see, want that
Analysis
asshole.
complete.
And I say it's made by the devs who made Girls Front Line, which is like the best free-to-play gacha I've ever played.
Analysis complete.
Definitely top tier so far. I wasn't sure if I dig it at first, but like the more I played, the more I liked it. Because people are like, oh, it's gonna be just... Because like after Nikkei came out, everyone just kept comparing it to Nikkei. And it just has so much more going on than I thought it would. He's being protected. Come on.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
The dude doesn't even know that all his friends are fucking knocked unconscious.
Guard post captured.
I literally prefer the last. Oh, come on. It's pretty good. The only downside I would say the game has is it does the Kojima thing where it has its head up its ass a little in terms of like techno babble. But if you, it's made as a prequel to Girls Front Line. I think it's called, yeah, it's called Project Neural Cloud. And I've been playing the shit out of it so far. It is... Honestly, I think I spend more time playing it than I do Nikkei. They call me Hero.
You gotta extract him.
The map has been signed.
And say, needless to say, I was very impressed. I wasn't sure what I was expecting,
Arrived at Mother Base.
but they focused all resources on this before GFL 2.
Function added.
And some of the dolls from GFL, albeit under like a different name, are in it as well. So if you're a fanboy like me, it's perfect.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
I love how rude of an awakening it is.
The map has been updated.
They'll never love you, they can't, they're not real. I don't give a shit. That's implying that dating in real life is an improvement. Which, in my experience, it is not.
He's coming too. Roger that.
The map has been updated.
There we go.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I want to extract all the guns and stuff, but I can't. They said highly skilled soldier. The thing is, I was extracting fucking everybody, so I don't think it matters. We got our prisoner, so we're gonna return to the, so you'll just force them to watch while you check it. Yes. You know what? Yes, I will. Well, I can't bring a searchlight with me, so... There we go, let's help this outpost along. Have fun rebuilding that, assholes. Do I have to wait until the game does that, like, weird reset thing before I can return to the aerial command console? Aerial command center. Just to be safe. But, yeah, needless to say, I was very impressed with it. At first, it has a bit of, like, a rough intro, but it doesn't bother me too much. because the mechanics are actually in-depth enough that playing through the game normally is fun. GFL has some of the best, like, free-to-play friendly mechanics I've ever seen. It's one of the things I actually really like about it.
Please select a landing heading to Mother Base.
And Neural Cloud so far, I haven't had any issues whatsoever, like clearing content. Nikkei, I've been like hard stopped. Nikkei definitely wants your money. Like they do some bogus like business practice shit.
Didi, come back.
Hey.
Mitch.
Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though.
He'll get bigger.
Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. With a little polish, I'd say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
Zooms in on shoulder.
Didi, right? Hustling, raising hounds. Fine.
Come on, Didi.
Boss is... What's Boss doing? He's just been standing there smoking for hours. If the morale, this will raise their staffs. Returning frequently. It's a good way to raise motivation. Yeah, I believe I got my hands on
Thanks for letting me. Thank you, boss.
I forgot that punching people in the face raises fucking morale.
Please the landing zone.
Roger.
Yeah, I forgot the FOB isn't really elaborated on just yet. And I know the game auto-assigns dudes when I get them. It's just a case of I haven't unlocked all the other departments just yet.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Please specify a project.
How's my R&D department doing?
Please specify a project.
I'm not worried about upgrading the hand grenade. Why would I need to... Oh, I need the flare itself.
Development project has been added.
No. Portable ammo up, I guess.
Thank you, boss.
Why wouldn't I just order an airdrop through the iDroid compared to calling it in with the grenade? Oh, here it is. R&D for the Fulton. I believe I need my R&D team to be way higher. But right now, we already have 30 guys on the R&D team and on support staff.
Gaining altitude.
Analysis complete.
"30 dudes are blasting your ass." Yeah, I feel like sneaking around in the Phantom Pain so far has been, like, significantly easier compared to Ground Zeroes, but then again, Ground Zeroes was, like, a much more coherent experience. I don't feel like I've improved, I just feel like the game is easier, much easier. Mostly, I think it's due to the fact that I could trank people from, like, fucking 500 yards. I need to do these missions because right now I have too many guys. Destroy Soviet comm equipment, yes.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Cargo +1. I'm currently fine with our current gear. Until I get, like, a trank sniper rifle,
Deploying.
not really worried. Yeah, but so far, NeuroCloud has been... What was it? Nikkei, I think, is the higher quality experience in terms of story, but in terms of gameplay, I think NeuroCloud has it beaten. It's too easy to just auto-battle your way unless you're fighting, like, specific boss fights in Nikkei. Nikkei, you just meet the power list, and then it's fine. I like how actively you have to participate in NeuroCloud, because if you don't, you're gonna get fucked.
Soviet's reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its
That, and I like the
equipment.
3D chibis.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Honestly, like, I hate to just be like, oh yeah, Girls Front Line is old and phased out, but it's like 100% the case at this point. I don't think I'll just have fun instead. But we all like cute girls. Who doesn't? Or maybe not cute girls, but cute things. Isn't that what people like Astolfo? Either that or because they secretly want to get dicked. But, what was it? I just like it when gachas are more free-to-play friendly, and then the customization options are locked behind, like, paying money. That, to me, is fine. Oh, wait, I have a better idea of doing this. Little sheep. Little birdie. Fuck. Shit. I don't know where there it is. Ah, damn it! Get back! Fucking. There we go. Just like Metal Gear Survive. It seems MGS5, The Phantom Pain, took a lot of inspiration from Metal Gear Survive. Clearly. I believe you got your ass kicked by a goat. Snake, it's not over yet!
Out of ammo? Let the support unit help out if you need to restock.
I'm not that worried about it,
From your
Miller.
iDroid and I'll send
It's-
supplies right away.
It's okay, Miller. It's just the support cages.
Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy the target equipment.
I just broke one of my
Cases on your
supply
iDroid.
pods, didn't I? Okay, so D-Horse can destroy that. Good to know.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay, so our best route would probably be to, like, skirt the edge here. I'm not too worried about this outpost. Just, give it a wide berth. I'd land here personally if there wasn't a bunch of fucking dudes. And the more of those anti-air radars I destroy, it seems I unlock other, like, helicopter drop zones. But yeah, so far it's been surprisingly detailed, and the team building's pretty good too. I'm gonna say GFL is one of the only gacha games I spend money on because the devs actually seem proud of their creation, as compared to games like I think it was like Summoner or something, where they're very obviously trying to like needle you out of your cash.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Oh, this guy might be worth keeping. Wake up.
Не делай этого.
Talk.
We know where to find the target. Check your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
It's okay, we're getting bigger by the day. Oh yeah, I forgot if they're awake, they scream for help. Yeah, definitely should make sure they're asleep when I do that going forward.
He's coming too. Roger that. You made it. That radio transmitter is used to relay messages between outposts. Take it out and the mission's complete. Explosives should take care of them well enough. How you do it is up to you.
Fuck. I gotta reload. Oh shit, I have to reload the full mag. Yeah, forgot how close I was. But that's okay. There's a way to do this very easily. I'm gonna say, I need to do these missions relatively quickly, if only because the sooner I get them out of the way, the better. Oh, shit. Well, they don't seem to care too much. Okay. You can play Lydia. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for Tekken 8, I'll be totally honest. I know it's a little silly, but only if you win the lottery. Well, the thing is, I like the base gameplay enough, because since it's strategy, aside from having, like, your favorite fucking characters, it doesn't bother me all that much.
Requested.
Oh, I can start taking the mortars and shit. Awesome.
Hands up.
Я не хочу умирать.
Supply drop complete. The map has been updated.
Кто-нибудь, помогите!
Spit it out.
The map has
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Снимите меня! Что за...
He's coming too. Roger that.
Scusi. Great game. Well, I'd hardly call Tekken a strategic experience. Okay. Have we done our good deed today?
Spit it out.
Ooh, you suck.
has been updated.
Wow, rank characters.
Не делай этого.
Spit it out.
You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated.
Well, I love how intelligible these guys are.
Я не хочу умирать.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Нет, не делай этого.
Talk.
Yeah, Huarang is the kickboxing guy, right? I don't know. You didn't really strike me as a fan of Tekken,
Subject on board. Leave the rest
or like a fighting game fan.
Снимите меня отсюда!
Please
Like
supplies
that's not a dig or anything, by the way. I'm just pointing it out. I'll be taking that.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Taking that.
Supply drop complete.
There seems to be nothing of value over there. I assume he does Taekwondo. Do you do Taekwondo? The karate. Do you do karate? I'm not asking because you're Asian. I'm just curious. It's not racial. Wait. Oh, I remember Tekken Tag Team. I didn't play it, but I know that it was, from what I understand, broken as all fuck. Okay, I think that's all the assholes I can possibly get my hands on. No, I don't do any martial art. Okay, I was just asking. No reason for it. Oh yeah, that has a thing over it. Okay, I played a lot of Tekken 2. Tekken 2 was my game. Why can't I place more capture? Am I only allowed to place a certain amount of capture cages? Okay, I guess. Well, let's blow all this shit up.
That antenna is one of the targets.
info has
There should be
been
more.
updated.
Keep looking.
The control scheme. What did you hate so much about the control scheme? Like modern Tekken or like Tekken 4 are you referring to? I'm gonna say because modern Tekken isn't all that bad. There's nothing wrong with it in particular. Though I suppose I understand if you're like not a fan. Gun emplacement, material containers. Is that it for all their communications? It's just the one? Could have sworn there was... Oh, there it is. Not as nice as the old one. I'm gonna say Tekken 8, they kept it straightforward. I mean, Tekken 7 was very straightforward.
Map has been
That's another one of the targets.
However, they didn't put nearly as much effort as they put into, say, Tekken 6. Like, they had a campaign, but Tekken 6's single player was just... If there's one good thing that came out of Tekken 6, I will say it was the single player. Okay, that means someone's looking around.
the map has been
That looks like the
updated.
target. We know where all the antennas are now. Take out all three of them. How you do it is your call. We have the locations of all the targets. Good work. You completed your objective.
Oh, there's a guy
Hot
left.
zone.
Mission info has been updated.
Я не хочу умирать!
Whatever, champ. Sorry, the panic's what keeps me coming back.
Extract him.
It's teeny tiny bucket with time, man.
Marker placed.
Yeah, they didn't. I won't say they like objectively improved the control scheme. I will say the current control scheme is still quite good. Because the current control scheme is very straightforward. Also, hello there, Humpy. How we doing on this fine evening? We finally finished Peace Walker. Peace Walker had to be like one of the single most impressive experiences I think I've played to date. I really did enjoy it. No joke. Okay, so my guess is there has to be a way to climb up this shit. Because there is a... It says there's a rough diamond up here. So either I, A, have to go around and, like, get in there, or B, do this the old-fashioned way. Because I don't think I see any cracks that I could, like, travel up. I'll just hug the wall like a Luddite and call it. Hey, look at him! He's dancing! He's dancing! Okay. There's got to be a way up along these cliffs somewhere. Oh, hey, a dilly-dinger. Why does wormwood sound poisonous or like something I would put in a cigarette?
Arrived at Mother Base.
Look, they even have dags. I love dags.
Black carrot. Something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
Okay, so there was an alternative path I could take. The funny thing is, like, Golden Crescent and all that shit actually has a use. More of a use here than it does anywhere
You
else.
have arrived at your destination.
Have I? Have I really? There we go. That was a mission task? I want to. I do want to go through the whole Yakuza series. I really did enjoy 7 as much as people like to shit on it for being different, but it wasn't bad, not at all. Okay, horsey. Our work here is done.
Extraction arrived at Mother
Good.
Base.
You completed the objective. Now get out of there. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Development project exfiltrated.
I think we've done our good deed for the
You're out of
day.
hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
The Lone Rider.
Development project has been added.
Oh, yeah, I could upgrade our phone.
Mission complete. Great work.
We're about 13 minutes from Thanksgiving. What was it? I used to love the holidays when I was a kid. Well, okay, I wasn't, like, super passionate about them, but... There we go. Now we have the
Army is
extra
growing like
platforms.
crazy thanks to you, boss. In fact, it's getting downright crowded around here. To bring a greater number of people on board, we'll need to expand our facilities. To that end, I've created a base development unit. It has 2 roles, material refinement and platform construction. I'll start with the material refinement part. The base development unit procures material resources on a regular basis according to its level. The materials are stored in containers and placed on the deck of Mother Base. Once they're finished being processed, they can finally be put to use. By using these materials to build new platforms, we'll be able to add a greater number of staff to our ranks. We don't need any specific instructions from you to refine the materials, but I want you to be the one to decide how we construct platforms. Once we have sufficient GMP and the required material resources, you can issue construction orders from your iDroid.
Gerbil.
We captured it alive.
Hey, and we got some volunteers.
Remember the guys you brought back from the base in Cuba 9 years ago? Believe it or not, some of them survived that hell we went through. Word reached them that Big Boss is back and they wanted in. They're good men, our brothers in fate. They'll be glad to know you've seen them here.
There we go. We got the boys. Hungry crocodile. What about the dude with the sunglasses? Look who finally decided to join us. I'm sorry, that one doesn't ring any bells, unfortunately.
Boss, we received a back-channel request from Langley. We're to find a piece of new American military hardware that's gone missing in the mountains of Afghanistan. It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back in top form by now. Check your iDroid for the details.
What about that last mission made you think, damn, he sure seems to be on top of his game? Test your skills with a range of tasks. Achieve tasks and receive your rewards. Okay. I'm gonna wait to redeem those until Mother Base has a bit more, Those are hard to get. You have to try to be bad. Let's see. These guys, I think, are stacked with 30 out of 30. And I do have, like, some odds and ends of, like, just random dipshits. Yeah, I want to play this until I have all the different groups going. Anyway, Humvee, what kind of wacky shenanigans have you guys been up to in
Please select at least specified
Deathverse? I haven't really been touching Deathverse as much as I would like to. Like, I would have liked to play more Deathverse, but I just don't have the free time, and honestly, between, like, the semi-dead player base, I just don't want to sit in the waiting room anymore. I've spent so much time in the fucking waiting room, I'm just done.
Marker placed.
Let's go grab those black carrots. The B rank and the chicken, well, those are hard to get. You have to try to be bad. Well, sometimes, I don't know, there's something about MGS5 that just... I enjoy running around and punching the shit out of people. The other Metal Gears, running around and punching the shit out of people doesn't feel nearly as satisfying. Okay, so I can enter the ACC anytime I want. Should we return to Mother Base after that last mission?
Extraction arrived at Mother
Yeah, everything
Base.
here I think is a bit more time-gated.
We've received a back-channel request from Langley. We're to find a piece of new American military hardware that's gone missing in the mountains of Afghanistan. It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back in top form by now. Check your iDroid for the details.
Afghanistan today. Sure.
This war. The Kremlin never expected to have this much trouble against the Mujahideen. Afghanistan is a tribal society. Tradition demands that its people stand up to any outsiders who set foot on their land. With the honor of their people at stake, they have everything to fight for. No matter how hard the Soviets hit them, they continue to appear out of nowhere, striking back, then vanishing again. But there's one thing even the Mujahideen fear. Every last one of them. The Soviet gunships. They're highly maneuverable and equipped with massive firepower. Plus, the underside of the fuselage is heavily armored. The Mujahideen can barely scratch them with their small arms. Anyone who hangs around gets mowed down by the gunship's heavy machine guns. This new honeybee weapon that was given to the Hamid fighters, it's no doubt something to help them strike back against the gunships, which makes it a weapon that could change the course of the war. Those guerrilla fighters known as Mujahideen don't actually belong to a single organization. Afghanistan is a multi-ethnic country. You've got the Pashtuns, the Tajiks, Uzbeks, Hazaras, and each of them is split into their own tribes, large and small. Each ethnicity has several rebel organizations that their various tribes gather under. They're united under the banner of jihad, but that doesn't mean they work like a single standing army. Just look at the area around Smasi Fort. A lot of Tajiks used to live there, but they fled after the Soviets started their Scorched Earth campaign. With the area uninhabited, the Hamid fighters, who are Pashtun, decided to move in. The Hamids are based out of the city of Peshawar. We passed through it on the western edge of Pakistan. The Pashtun people have long lived in Afghanistan and western Pakistan. They used to travel back and forth frequently. Then Britain went and established the border that still stands today. The Hamid fighters get generous support from the Pakistani government. The government wants to use them to secure influence over Afghanistan. Their liaison with the Hamids is Inter-Services Intelligence, and behind the ISI, you have the CIA. That's probably how the honeybee ended up in the hands of the Hamid men.
Ocelot said the number of private forces is increasing, and they've modeled themselves after us.
They're a far cry from the likes of us.
But why? 9 years ago we made enemies of the world as a nuclear-equipped force, independent of ideology or state.
Yes. Sooner or later, the real UN would have stepped in.
So why are they giving these PFs free rein?
That's our fault, too.
What do you mean?
What happened 9 years ago was a real problem for a lot of people. An organization as big as ours, with our facilities, was wiped off the map. Not an easy thing to hide. But if our existence came to light, so would the names of our clients. We had contracts all over, east and west, from superpowers to banana republics, the lot. Our clients denied all association with the likes of us. They had to make sure things didn't blow up on them. But at the same time, they missed us. They really missed us. The demand for armies for hire was as strong as ever. The international community turned a blind eye to what happened to us, despite still needing people who could do our jobs. History couldn't afford to lose us. As soon as we were gone, they needed a replacement. So private forces spread everywhere. And they're all just a phone call away.
But still.
I know. PFs are totally different from what we envisioned. Nation-states, revolutionaries, terrorists. They have a lot of clients, and Cypher is one of them. Cypher stays anonymous, but I know their work when I see it. In the eyes of those clients, the world's PFs are all just expendable pawns. The clients don't have to worry about losing their own men. Nobody knows they're involved, and PFs are cheap. In short, the world is chewing up soldiers and spitting them out. Even some of the old Mother Base's survivors are still working for PFs. Some guys created their own smaller forces. Others were taken on by emerging PFs. Everybody's gone their separate ways. But none of them are living their dream, because they're not fighting with you. Of course, I tried to headhunt as many of them as I could for Diamond Dogs. It was all a waste of time. They said they weren't interested without you to lead them, but now you're back. And everything's gonna change. We'll unite all private forces under you, transcending nations and economies. What is a nation? Just a patch of dirt. The bonds among us will surpass nations, and that's what'll put the world under our control. We'll establish a new kind of country, redefine the very concept of it. Even Cypher will be below us, an extraterritorial federation of military nations. The United States of Force. Once word of Big Boss's return starts traveling, that'll be our true deterrent against Cypher. In other words, no one will dare to come gunning for you.
How do you figure?
Cypher lacks a large-scale fighting force. PFs are the perfect tool for them. But those PFs revere you, the legendary Big Boss. If Cypher killed you now, they wouldn't take it lying down.
Maybe they'd even go looking for revenge, but they definitely wouldn't keep doing Cypher's dirty work, even if it put their lives at stake. That's why it's no longer a benefit to Cypher to get rid of you. The very fact that you're alive is our greatest defense against Cypher.
Nice to know. It'll buy us some time while we get back to full strength.
Just keep in mind that what I'm saying is generalizing a lot. In practice, the PFs around the world don't know your face. Just declaring that you're big boss won't be enough to convince them. And if they see you as an enemy, they'll come at you with everything they've got.
Some hero.
That's why you need to bring them back to Mother Base. Show them on your terms that you really are the one and only big boss. Once you've proven that, they won't hesitate to join us.
What happened to old Mother Base members? I could finally find out what happened to Amanda, Strangelove, and Huey, aside from Huey's treachery.
Snake, do you remember Amanda?
Yeah, I do.
Their revolution was a success. Somoza resigned, and Nicaragua has a new government. Amanda's really working hard for her country to be reborn.
Good for them.
She says she wishes Chico could be there.
That revolution was the dream. For Amanda, for Chico, and their father.
That chopper was no place for Chico to die. I'd like to at least think history will remember his part in the revolution.
When you pick up a gun, there's always a chance you'll die for nothing. He knew that as well as the rest. Now that he's gone, it's up to the rest of us to decide what it was all worth. If we don't, there's nothing to prove that Chico ever lived at all. We're his mark on the world.
Amanda told us that Strangelove contacted her after the revolutionaries came to power in Nicaragua. Strangelove, the AI researcher from Mother Base?
I remember her.
We'd lost touch with her, till Amanda heard from her out of the blue. She told Amanda she wanted to salvage Peace Walker's drive parts, or something from the bottom of Lake Nicaragua. Amanda passed the request on to her friends in the new administration. She's a national hero now, after all. So Strangelove got a Soviet military aircraft to transport something to somewhere. But apparently the cargo wasn't big enough to have been Peace Walker itself.
So what was it?
Who knows? We recovered Peace Walker's nuclear warhead ourselves 9 years ago. What could Strangelove have been after? Amanda said she didn't mention what her reason was or where she was headed. Nicaragua is a socialist state now. With Amanda vouching for her, the government didn't feel the need to concern itself with the details. All Strangelove told Amanda was that she was going to continue her research, and that the rest was a secret. Right before the attack, Huey was in the control tower to prepare for the inspectors. He was with them when it all went down. The control tower collapsed with the rest of its strut. His body was never recovered, but he was the one who met the inspection party when they arrived. And he was the one who showed the nuclear inspectors to the tower. You remember the way it went. First he recommends we agree to the inspection, then he gives them the okay without our permission, all the time acting as if he was doing us a favor. On top of that, he even had the guards disarmed that day. It would send the wrong message, he said. Whatever the angle, it all leads back to Huey. I curse my own stupidity for not realizing sooner. Huey escaped with that unit by chopper. I've been hunting him for 9 long years. The other reason I was operating around Afghanistan was to dig up his location.
Huey's in Afghanistan?
Yes, and I have a good idea where. Now we just wait for the right moment. This time, we'll be the ones using him. He's going to tell us who our guests really were that used a fake nuclear inspection to blast our home into the ocean.
That's one hell of a grudge. But well-deserved, I might add. Building more, your base will be able to house more staff. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta upgrade it normally like this. I need fuel. We need a lot of fuel. And it'll take an hour to upgrade each platform.
Construction.
So first things first, let's try to get our hands on more fuel. Knowing the Emmerich boys got more game than you. What? I have game, I just don't get out very often.
Select a mission.
If we're going to expand Mother Base, we need more manpower. Not just for combat roles either. R&D, the support unit, intel, each demands a different set of skills. If we want to achieve what we've set out to do,
Diamond Dogs has got to get stronger. There's a Soviet engineer I want to have join us. He was the one who built your prosthesis. With him on our side, who knows what sort of enhancements he'll come up with for it. He tried to defect but didn't make it, and now he's being held prisoner at Waksin Barracks. Find this engineer and get him out. Having him on our R&D team will go a long way to helping Diamond Dogs grow.
I'm sure you're referencing something, but if you are, it's going over my head. I apologize. There we go. And now we have more of those dilly-dingers. I think I'm fine with our current equipment. Gotta say, D-Horse is still doing God's work. Oh, I think I also have a, where is it? I have the regular sneaking suit, or we could go with the, this one. Yeah, this is the Ground Zero's sneaking suit. The one from, MSF. In addition to the noise oh god, the Soviet sneaking suit actually provides more protection than the other one. Let's go get him, boys. God, the end of Ground Zeroes, I don't think I could replicate that feeling of just watching everything go down in flames from Peace Walker. God, no wonder people were pissed. All that hard work just smashed.
Boss, the Soviet engineer is being held prisoner at the Waksin Barracks. You need to find him and get him out. He tried to defect from the base camp up north, but it didn't work out. Now they're holding him at Waksin. He's offered his technical skills to us as long as we can guarantee his safety. You have to extract the target.
Oh, there we go. Happy Thanksgiving, lads.
Happens to be the man who developed your prosthetic hand. And he's the only one capable of maintaining it. If we bring him in, I'm sure he'll be able to modify it in all kinds of ways as well.
Let's see, it's been a while, but I think if I get this guy, doesn't he upgrade our, like, sprinting speed? Like, Big Boss already sprints relatively quickly, but if I remember correctly, we could up it even further. I don't really know how the capture cages work. I just throw them down whenever I enter an area. Alrighty, Dick Weddy and Mom's Spaghetti.
Extraction arrived
That's the Waksin Barracks. The target is somewhere inside.
Yeah, I don't need any more wormwood.
The Soviets consider him a traitor now, so he'll be treated like any other prisoner.
Okay, I can't get any more height, apparently, so we'll just have to use the horse.
That canopy is meant to camouflage it. Take a good look to make sure it's empty.
Analysis complete.
A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
I think I remember I have to find a way in.
Analysis complete.
Time to see a master of stealth in action. You're welcome.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Prepare to be amazed. Or, depending on how you look at it, slightly disgruntled.
Steel barricades on the hillside? Talk about an iron curtain.
Yeah, I get it. Iron Curtain, Russians.
Talk.
Great.
Where are your
I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look. I hope he's all right.
And that simplifies things.
The map has been updated.
It's okay. He's going to a better place now.
You gonna extract him?
Yes, Miller. We're gonna extract all of them. Every single one. I think I'm seeing that right, aren't I? Here it is.
Crack would make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up.
Crack surfaces. Infiltration routes in unexpected places. Oh yeah, this gives me a, I might just be able to drop right into the base. Okay, let's do it this way. It'll be easier to work our way out than it is to work our way in. I'm gonna say, because the way I work my way in, I'll usually, like, shave off sections at a time. That simplifies things. What are we looking at?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Anti-air radar. Neutralize that, and our choppers can breathe a little easier.
There's the power. Let me see if I can get my hands on that anti-air gun. Nope, just a bit too heavy. Any surplus... Oh yeah, I remember. That's why I'd steal all the guns. They'd come in handy. There we go. Yeah, coming in from this side's a hell of a lot easier than coming in from the other side.
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
That works for me. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. I need to make sure they're asleep.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Okay, good. Don't let them get too loud, otherwise it's gonna get rough.
You gonna extract him?
Ooh, a cassette tape.
The map has been updated.
Okay, so make sure we knock him out. We should be good. I also now have like 20 of these doodads. Yeah, having them screaming for help was,
Subject on board.
not very
Leave
good.
the rest to us.
I'd like to be able to pick this shit up, but I
You
can't
have
pick up that
arrived
level
at
of
your
cargo just yet.
destination.
I do have a way in through here.
Boss, you've entered a building. Always keep an escape route in mind when you head indoors. If you get surrounded, you'll have nowhere to run.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Okay, let's get this idiot out of here. Yeah, we need to upgrade two things. We need to upgrade the strength of our tranquilizer, the range, and the strength of our suppressor. Mostly the strength of our suppressor, I think, at this point. I think I already extracted information out of you. Yeah, this area is a fucking carbon... They really did just, like, copy and paste shit from the Phantom Pain for Survive.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Когда они закончатся?
У нас еще не так плохо. Мой приятель из штаба говорит, что треть войск в Панчере сменяется каждые полгода.
Так много?
Наши войска в общем теряют больше 100 человек в месяц. Так было последние 3 года.
Но мы их больше валим.
Я с тобой, товарищ, успокойся.
Иногда кажется, это все зря.
Может, я буду следующий.
Хватит, не каркать.
Все, забудь.
Yeah, I forgot. The Rebel fighters really do a number on these guys. Definitely giving them a run for their money. I don't hear or see anyone. Let's go check up top. Make sure they don't have anyone on Overwatch.
Analysis complete.
Looks like the guardhouse. Keeping watches and shifts means half the force is always off duty. It's deserted. Their men are stretched thinner than I thought.
Ooh, diamonds! There we go. We want to set that up on their radar. They'll go down eventually. I think a majority of their guys so far we've taken out.
Heads up. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Okay, they got some guys inside.
You gonna extract him?
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
One little bit at a time.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Please don't page your radio.
Я не хочу умирать!
Lie down.
Shit, they got guys on the way up.
Heads up.
Подожди!
Talk.
Не стреляй!
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
He didn't see the balloon go off. The main thing is making sure they don't page the radio.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And sure, yeah, taking that crack up the wall, I didn't know that was a thing.
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been
You gotta
updated.
extract him.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
The main thing is not giving him a reason.
Leave the rest to us.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I enjoy making sure that,
You gotta extract him.
I like spooking the enemy, like do the Batman thing where they're just absolutely paranoid as all hell. I know I say Batman, I'm actually not a huge fan of, like, cape shit. Hey there, buddy. That just makes them more prepared, not more spooked. Oh, wait, shit. I forgot there are guys in the nearby beds. Can't be waking them up.
Hands up. Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Who did I wake up?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, that sound effect usually means that, dudes are lurking. Either that or, like, someone just entered who's, like, mildly stimulated. Hello, gorgeous. Yeah, I always have to be really careful not to slam doors, usually. It is kind of hard to resist, though. Okay, we got a blueprint for an ARG. I think I checked that room. Did I check this one? Yeah, that's where I got that guy. Yeah, I can hear him moving around in the truck over there. There's no one left over here, at least. Thing is, all your... just, like, imagine it from the perspective of just a random schmuck. All your friends randomly disappear in the middle of the night. I'd be fucking terrified. No doubt about it. Ooh. Is there any communications equipment? I think I've gotten rid of a majority of the guys who are, like, actually inside the complex. So aside from setting up explosives and searching the inside of that building, we should be good for the most part. Oh, where's our anti-air radar?
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I think that sound effect is me getting closer to dudes. I don't remember if there's anyone still awake in here, at least. Resources are missing. I didn't realize they'd noticed that. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Find other stops, not near Mother Base. And this is our guy, I believe. Probably just rats.
That looks like the target.
Why does that guy look like...
Протез.
Oh, here.
Я его сделал. Это мой шедевр. Обычные протезы. Это скучно.
Great. If there's nothing in the way overhead, you should be able to Fulton him.
Обвяники. Я создаю биомеханические гибриды. Можно сказать, что это не протез, а бионическая рука. За свою жизнь я создал тысячи таких конечностей. Они использовались просто даже в Кремле. Вот благодарность.
I wonder if this is the guy who made the, make giant hands for a new weapons platform.
Они посадили меня сделать золотые игрушки. Я этого не вынес. И поэтому сбежал. Но они меня поймали. Теперь, может, меня ждет лагерь. Ты меня спас. И я готов тебе служить. Могу улучшить твою бионическую руку. Просто дай мне продолжить свою работу.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send you, to the gulag. Oh, it's those guys from the vehicle who came over here. I think the main guys from the nearby complex are finally making their way back in and noticing, hey, all my fucking friends are gone.
Target extraction confirmed. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Talk. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Just love that. It's probably just rats. Yeah, they're going from building to building right now, wondering where their buddies are.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I will admit, it is entertaining. Just watching them be entirely clueless. Okay, I set up one of my C4 here and one on the anti-air radar. Question is, do I want to set it off before or after?
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
Yeah, the only downside to grabbing guys like this is that they seem to recover relatively quickly.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has
gonna say, is that like a viable way of choking someone out too, or is that? I want to assume yes. I'd say because the way he like goes under their arm to like restrain them.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Leave the hot zone and find someplace safe.
That's the last guy right there. I'm also about to extract a shit ton of like just random gear, so
Please supplies
just drop that right on top of me.
Outpost captured.
That's all of them. I'll try it on Mark, see if he wakes up. I'm not trying to accidentally kill the man.
Supply drop complete. Marker placed.
That's hardly kosher. Oh. And now I have free reign. Let's go get our hands dirty, boys. Is that it? Really? Okay. Okay, yeah, those are guys who are passing by in a Jeep.
You have arrived at your destination.
Anything that can be gotten has in fact been gotten.
Their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, and that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
There we go. That ought to cut him in the, get rid of him. We already got rid of the anti-air radar. I got rid of the power systems. All that's left is to, clean up any machine guns and the like. And then there's Dumbfuck over here. He's just been on patrol this whole time with, like, no word from anyone. It's like, why are all my friends just going missing?
The enemy's given up their search for you, but they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert.
I'd hardly call them giving up their search, considering there's fucking nobody here.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Oh, okie dokie. Now to clean up. We got some diamonds right next to us.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That is why we question people. Because they have the money, baby. Materials, process materials. I want to pick up all this shit, but I just... Yeah, we can't carry the cargo yet. You know what? I'll do us a favor here. Also, yeah, I don't think his mother would take too kindly to me choking out her son.
You have arrived arrived at your destination.
Wait, what was I coming over here to do? Oh, materials. I'm returned. Having a senior moment, sorry. Yeah, I believe it's that one outpost that has access to like a shit ton of extra guns and stuff. Come on, show me the money. Oh, hello. What might you be?
Intel file obtained.
You got an intel file. Unfortunately, there's nothing new in it.
There we go. It does feel nice to have everything be super thorough and then just hear that. Means we're doing something right, boys and girls. Let's see, am I missing anything? Anti-air radar. There's a rough diamond there. Aside from that, I think that's about it. I'll go grab those gun emplacements and then we can bail. There's some asshole off in the distance, but I don't think it's important. Sorry, fellas. Oh, that must be their backup.
Analysis complete.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
I do admit, I do enjoy the diamond collection. I actually did, if I remember correctly when I played this so long ago, I didn't even know that was a thing until like way fucking after the fact.
Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
So it wasn't even relevant for like the longest time to me. Oh, for the
You gotta extract him.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
Yeah, I think that's as good as it gets. Aside from those rough diamonds. And because of how much I cleared out the area, I should just be able to order a pickup.
Please select a land support helicopter requested.
That is why we take out communications. You know, aside from the meme. I'm gonna say, I know a lot of people. What was it? Is it just like parts of the MGS fan base that like religiously hate the Phantom Pain? Like, I understand why, from like a story perspective, people hate the Phantom Pain. But in terms of gameplay, I can't deny, like, it is a fun experience. And it does have a lot of freedom. Like, I do enjoy it. And I don't, like, despise the game or anything. But I know some people, like, vehemently fucking hate this game. just due to what it did with the rest of the fan base.
Arrived at your destination.
There we go.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Honestly, I don't even care about the prisoner. We got a shit ton of materials from this.
Gaining altitude.
However, this is definitely one of those places I'll have to come back to.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing.
I want those material containers. Between the vehicles, the material containers, and just the
Extraction
guns.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Super kosher.
Development project has been added.
Development required for solid
Mission
snake.
complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Great, this is why you're the best. No retries, no kills, no reflex, no alerts. Perfect stealth, no kills. And that's all for me just going absolutely apeshit on him. Honestly, if I had to come in through the front, that would have been a lot harder. Battery power, what the fuck?
The engineer we rescued has been extremely cooperative. The guys on the R&D team are glad to have him aboard. Thing is, his specialty isn't mechanics, but something called bionics, engineering based on biology. He's already submitted a proposal for modifying your prosthetic arm. If you're interested, go ahead and give the development order.
Yeah, I'd like some upgrades for that. Front of the arm. I had to dig real deep from that one.
Good. You captured it alive.
There we go. There's our guy. And we got a lot of schmucks. Whoa, for the longest time. I still need a bit more in terms of fuel. Yeah, I have 907. Until I can pick up the big dick stuff, I'm kind of shit out of luck.
Please specify a project.
Bit of a backdoor bandit. In this specific case, yes. Ooh, mobility. Enhanced reflex mode duration. Sure. Or we could go with the golden arm, because punching people in the face is pretty rad. Sneaking suit that the boss wore. Noise dampening souls. Provides increased a costume for role-playing as Solid Snake. Stopping power. It's a fucking piece of C4. I can't exactly make it any stronger than it already is. I think this is the AR that we're using, so let's get that underway. Always. Why the fuck are you humming Billy Joel songs? But just, it's a hammer. Oh, I don't give a shit about the ballistic shield. It's only good if I had a SMG to back it up with. Is there anything here in particular that I want aside from just knocking out all these cardboard boxes? Honestly, like, the game gives you a lot of, like, camo and shit, but there's just not any real reason to use the camo that isn't the sneaking suit. Because the sneaking suit is just good for all-around sneaking. Like, this isn't MGS3 where I'm changing my camo every 5 minutes. We're just going down the list. Heli.
Please specify a project.
Yeah, I think I have everything that the horse can have. There is helicopter stuff, but I don't think there's anything I get for the helicopter currently. Yeah, we're a bit of a ways away before any reasonable upgrades. I do want the flares. I would like the helicopter to be more usable. I just don't like the fact that, like, all the fun shit gates you out of you doing certain things. How are we doing on staff? I still need an intel team and a medical team. So there's no point in turning in challenges until that's been done. As we're starting to just get a bunch of, like, schmucks. Albeit they're good schmucks, but I want everyone, like, fully deployed in areas that they need to be deployed in. Because right now I think we need... amount of materials and material processing time decreases. Higher grade equipment can be developed as you add more staff. They call me the backdoor bandit.
We were lucky to get our hands on that cyborg arm developer. There's no one in Diamond Dogs who can so much as maintain that thing.
Bionic arm, not cyborg, if you go by what he calls it. But you're right, the East is light years ahead in bionics. They can even detect through the skin the slight electrical signals from the brain that order muscles to move. The Soviet Union completed their first bionic arm capable of doing that back in the 60s. Although I guess that news didn't really reach the West.
No kidding. Zadorov's was the only one I ever saw. Quite a shock to see it for the first time.
And it was no mean feat to get hold of Snake's arm. I couldn't get one for you at the time, but you know, now...
Forget it. I've no intention of relying on bionics. Right now I need to keep the pain fresh in my mind.
Well, it's your decision. But don't you find it... inconvenient?
Not a bit. But the phantom pain... it never lets up. Do you know how many men I saw die that day? There's nothing we can do to bring them back. And you expect me to care about getting a measly arm and leg back? Sorry. But my pain belongs to all our dead comrades. I'll keep living with it for their sake. It'll guide me straight and true until I've gotten them the vengeance they deserve.
I really think it'd be a better idea if you, didn't do that. Musical content. That's a little on the nose. Okay, I think we're going to take a 15-minute break here. When I come back, we're going to pick things up still. I'm probably going to go for about 4 hours until I want to say like 3 in the morning where I'm at, because it's about like 1 o'clock. And then we'll just keep it rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the 15-minute break. I will see you all very, very soon. And for those of you who live in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. After this, we're going to go get the Bumblebee. Once I have all my platforms, then I'll do side ops. Come on the back of your knees. It's like hot glue, but less pleasant.
Hospitalized and
give me 1 second here.
Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of...
There we go.
You were hospitalized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls
Back in
outside
15,
of
folks.
Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain.
Why Dikelia?
The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dikelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Dikelia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames, and then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different. You're up.
We're changing ships?
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There, we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II. And Reagan's hardline politics won in the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
The Second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists?
Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces?
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men. Basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big FU. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of Naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, this world still needs you. Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
Huh. I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah. The doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experienced any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get. You were hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain.
Why Dekelia?
The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dekelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots and the...
Okay, that's enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, your hero is back. Happy Thanksgiving. Alrighty, let's go get the Bumblebee. Codenamed Honeybee. The Soviets are also after it. Okay. I think I already have most of the shit that I need here. Extract the 2 prisoners being held at Yellow Village. And say, if I get a silenced sniper rifle, I'm going to be able to get up to way more shit than I usually can, but for now, I'm just trying to do things as they come.
Mission accepted.
I'm going to say, if I remember correctly, we have to go to... It's like the far end here. I remember this mission being where we have like our first real encounter with the big shots. Primary weapons. No, not the shield. Well, it's not exactly subtle, but you know it'll do. Alrighty then, showtime.
Deploying.
Time to show them why they call me Big Balls.
Boss, locate and bring back the U.S. military's new weapon codenamed Honeybee. The CIA put it in the hands of the Hamid group of Mujahideen, but the Hamid fighters were wiped out. The Honeybee must still be hidden at their base. The fort at Desmasi Laman. Unfortunately, the Soviets are looking for the weapon as well. You have to get to it before they do, and bring it back here. There's a photo of the target on your iDroid. One more thing. Apparently, one of the Hamid fighters survived. He's missing, but if you can find him, he might lead us to the target. Good luck, boss. That's the Honeybee storage case. We don't know the specifics, but a homing weapon in a case that size is probably a portable missile. Recently, the Soviets have lost multiple gunships in the area.
Be careful down there, boss.
Part of the Mujahideen's arsenal against the Soviets is secretly supplied by the CIA. But the war continues to drag on with neither side gaining the advantage. Now, though, the CIA have started supplying the guerrillas with a new weapon. We don't know the details, but rumor has it that it could turn the tide of the war. The Soviets have heard about it, and it has them spooked. Now the Hamid Mujahideen will issue this weapon, but then they will wiped out in no time. There's no trace of fighting at their fort, and all their supplies are just sitting there. Naturally, that screams biochemical weapons, but the Soviets deny using anything that would violate the BWC. Whatever happened, the Soviets have invaded the area and are searching for this Western weapon tech. This is the CIA's worst nightmare. If that weapon falls into Soviet hands, it'll drastically rewrite the history that's being made here. But the company can't be seen entering the area. That's where we come in. Boss, head to the fort of Desmasi Laman. Find the weapon before the Soviets, and bring it back to base fast. The new weapon is codenamed Honeybee to the U.S. It's a vital military secret.
Guard post captured.
Okay, that happened. You guys think I stand out like a sore thumb with this giant fucking shield on my back?
Where are your friends?
Map has been updated.
Nah, it's not that important.
You gotta extract him.
Where are your friends?
There we go. That little love tap can't fix.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, unfortunately these guys didn't have any information of value. I think destroying those towers, though, is permanent, so I could get a lot more effectiveness out of that than you may think. Alrighty, let's ride. Okay, so we want to make it a point to A, blow up towers, and B...
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
We also want to make it a point to, wait, while I'm here. It's a little silly, but... never hurts to have too many critters. Even if they aren't useful in any way, shape, or form. Okay, there should be a base on the way here. We're gonna stop by that base, raid it for information, then go get the honeybee. Bumblebee. Or... king bee, queen bee, whatever the fuck. The humblebee. You ever think riding on a horse for like extended periods of times causes back problems? Because I gotta wonder if actually riding on a horse counts as like a workout for the person riding just as much as it does for the horse.
A Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the honeybee?
Okay, let's take a look around. If we were gonna find something, it would be here.
Analysis complete.
don't think we'll find something in the base itself, but the information the soldiers have might be
Analysis
useful.
complete.
Either destroy that or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course, the enemy will realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick.
Analysis complete.
I got a radio going on. Oh boy.
A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
Analysis.
Is that prisoner the Hamid survivor?
Analysis.
If he is, he has to know something about the honeybee.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Okay, they got quite a few guys stationed here.
Analysis complete.
So the question is, do we want to go straight for the fighter? Or do we want to attempt to cross the bridge? Let's go in through the left, because I think I see an easy way up. 'Cause the only other option is to goddamn, I'm going to have to climb the building. Okay. I'm going to regret this. There we go. Let's show them why they call us a smooth operator, baby. We want to climb up the right-hand side here.
You have arrived at your destination.
Anything worth grabbing? No. Okay, up we go. If we were going to get spotted, this would be the place. Shit, they're about to leave at the dark. There we go. Hey there, boys.
Where are the others? Talk.
The map has been updated.
Talk. Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Mason creeping around the back alleys of Boys Town.
Where are your friends?
You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated.
You're coming with us, boys.
Speak. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
I know, but they make much more noise if I don't kick them again.
Speak. Where are your friends?
That and it makes me feel better.
Extract him.
Updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
They won't mind me borrowing these.
Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Yeah, giving them a little double tap seems to make sure they stay quiet. Okay. Is there anything here that I need specifically?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
And it said there should be some supplies right here. There we go. Keep them nice and quiet. Yeah. Hey there, buddy.
A survivor. One of the Hamid. Is he mute? He knows about it. This is our chance.
You're coming with us, buddy.
We know the location of the target. It's on your iDroid. Head on over there and retrieve it.
The map has been updated.
Okay, so we managed to extract the Hamid fighter. Imagine how fucking scary that... Oh god. That... I didn't mean to kill that guy.
So you're supposed
I forgot I had the fucking assault rifle equipped.
If you have to shoot, be careful.
Where are the others?
Imagine finding out that the reason you accidentally get domed is because I wasn't thinking.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That's why we make sure they're asleep.
Supplies requested.
If they don't see the balloon, they hear the guy screaming. And that gets their attention. What? Oh, I didn't see it. Fuck, I don't have eyes on him.
Supply drop complete.
Shit, I didn't see the guy in the guard tower. I hope that gets here sooner rather than later. Didn't we already bork their external communications? Okay, time for a tactical takedown, boys. Oh, God. Well, they're as friendly as ever. Are they hitting me from all the way over there? Jeez. They got some sharpshooters, don't they?
You gotta extract him.
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
As their men just gradually keep disappearing off into the sunset.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, I think they lost me for the most part. I do have to take out their anti-air radar because as it stands, I can't really deploy anywhere. Oh, their specialist is that guy from a second ago. Yeah, I really fucked that up, huh? Show's not over yet, though. I wish it were over. Oh, come on.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Where are your friends?
Yeah, we gotta make sure that they stay quiet, which is why we gotta kick them twice. There's a possible intruder, you think?
You gonna extract him?
Hey, at what point do you have to stop trying to convince yourself that nothing bad is happening? I see resource containers, but there's nothing I can really get out of them. Because, I can't pick them up. It's the only way they can match your skills. I'd say sorry, but being a smooth operative takes time. When you hit my level of talent, it's hard to get spotted. Oh, that's the guy who saw me. They had a fucking sniper. Okay, let's go grab that sniper then.
Where are your friends?
Your map has been updated.
Ooh, a cassette tape.
Marker placed.
Ah, just what I needed. Lower visibility.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
No, not the box.
You have arrived at your destination.
Recorded in the toilets. Well, someone's got the priorities in order. May not be able to see anything, but that hasn't stopped me before. I do admit, I do feel kind of cool whenever I take out their base-to-base communications, because then they just go, like, completely dark. think that's all they can get. I just got to get rid of that one last guy and we'll be right as rain. And we already took out the power system. So my main question is there an anti-air radar and am I missing it? Because taking that out would be like a huge boon overall. Because as it stands now, there's not really any deployment locations that are like reasonable to access from a distance. Take a look around.
An AA gun.
They do have communications set up over here. Yeah, I can't believe it. I don't think this area has an anti-air radar. You think a base this, like, kitted out would have something like that. I'll admit, I am a tad disappointed. Where'd that guy go? Oh, he's off up there. Playing with my dick, you know. Okay, let's go take out that guy, blast that communications outlet, and then we'll be good.
Outpost captured.
The thing is, I gotta wonder who he's talking to, because if he's the only person left in the base, then there's no one else.
Where are the others?
Okay, that, and there's a dilly-dinger up there. I think I could hit it from here, though.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There we go. I think that's all of their communications. Sucks to be you. Oh yeah, I forgot I upgraded this. I have a red dot sight now. Let's go get him. They're basically taking this place for all it's worth, and then they have a command post on the way there. Won't exactly call myself heroic, but I will say we're doing a good job. Yeah, I also forgot this game has probably some of the strangest vehicle physics I have ever seen.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Gun emplacement, we got a few mortars, all that good shit. You don't need to do the dishes since you already took out the console. Okay, well, I don't know what respawns and what, like, stays out. As I know some of this shit that, like, once we blow it up, it'll stay gone, like the anti-air radar, or, like, the dishes and the communications console, I don't know. Yeah, there, buddy.
Where are the others? Talk. Get down.
Guard post captured.
And it's just that easy. It all comes back. Aw, really?
You gotta extract him.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Where are the others? Spit it out. Talk.
Subject on board. The leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated.
Oh, he seems jazzed enough about it. It all comes back.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Those are my capture cages. I like how he's like, there's a highly skilled soldier here. Little does he know that all of his friends have already disappeared. Okay, there's one more command post on the way there. That should be easy enough. The problem is I don't have a way to take out any choppers. I can only really hope that the, what the hell? I can only hope that there's going to be an anti-air gun at the next outpost. Well, probably not. Because if there is, I could just use that and fucking destroy it.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
So Hamid survivor couldn't speak. Coincidence?
I'm gonna say, let's get rid of these fucking Goombas over here. I never really understood how these guys work. I think these are patrols for, like, foreign locations. Is their whole gimmick.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
I'm gonna say that's why they have, like, those radar relay station or comms equipment on their back, because they're meant to be out and about. Let's see, Crescent.
Supply drop complete.
What do you got for me, boys?
Hands up. Spit it out. Where are your friends? Hands up.
Я не хочу умирать!
Where are the others?
I'm gonna say I'd order a helicopter if I thought it'd be rad to have it take out their helicopter, but I don't think our heli's in good enough condition to go toe-to-toe with them just yet. Wait, why don't I just call the fucking horse? Hey there, horsey. Let's go get him. And I do have to say that Metal Gear Solid 5 as a whole so far, I can tell you where. Is it just going to be you shitting on me? Because that's what I'm feeling it might be. Got what, 3 guys?
Complete.
I could take 3 guys.
Analysis complete.
Dude, does no one hear the giant fucking shield on my back? Am I the only one who could hear that? You feel it too, don't you? Things that go bump in the night. Me. Sam B.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. Guard post captured.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's an enemy gunship. A single Bridgeways machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
Gotcha. Don't piss off the giant gunship. What is that gunship doing? It's just been going in circles this whole time.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
It's patrolling. Oh god. Oh shit, it's coming this way.
Retrieve the honeybee. Its location is on your iDroid.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Thank you, boys.
You gotta extract him.
Marker placed.
And we get whatever extra goodies were left out.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hey there, Jade. Happy Thanksgiving.
Marker removed.
Okay, so we got an extra mortar.
You have arrived at your destination.
And what looks to be a super fancy toilet. I'm thankful the stream is almost over. We still got an hour and a half, baby. G seems to be envious of my ability to offer top-tier stealth at a moment's notice. Only the finest from other base. Turkey carcass cleanup day. Yeah, I gotta remember to give my sister that big frozen turkey that she was pissed off about.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Another one?
Analysis complete.
I say they got a lot of outposts on the way here. I'm gonna be in the light, and I gotta make sure I nice and easy on the approach. They get to the dark. Okay, the helicopter's on the far side. I'm not worried about it. But I'll be damned if it's not, like, too close for comfort.
Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
He said there was a blueprint. Ah, okay. Is that all this area had?
Leave the rest to us.
Oh, it was just a schmuck. And what looks to be a little area. I suppose this may be our way inside the base.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Let's do our best to try and keep a low profile.
Analysis complete.
Okay. I saw him reaching for his radio. I had to take him out.
Please select supplies requested.
Also, a nice, tasty turkey carcass never hurt anybody. Yeah, fucking the game plan for cooking the turkey originally, because I was just gonna like convert it into protein, was take it, stick it in the oven, don't season it at all, and then just consume.
Where are the others?
There is an anti-air radar. Okay.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Okay, so I can only set down 8 of those capture cages before the game says no more capture cages. Understandable. Have a shitty day.
That's Smasse Fort. To Smasse Lamont. Now to find the honeybee.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
What am I looking at here? Got resources. Looks to be a base.
Sun will rise.
It'll be dawn soon. Your surroundings will be
Enemy shifts change. Wait for the guards to change shifts and slip through the resulting gaps in an outpost security.
easier to see, but that goes for the enemy as well. The guard detail in Soviet outposts changes in the morning too. Watch yourself. A cave. That'd make a great hiding place.
Not nearly as many guards as I thought there would be, to be honest. Oh yeah, guard shift change.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Means that guards are probably waking up for a shift change.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
They're here, they're just sleeping. Anybody else coming out of the woodwork, like the caves or the barracks? Is that all of them? That's all that I can... Wait. That's all that I can see, but if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it under cover of night.
Sun will set shortly.
Yeah, that'll do it. Visibility at night is significantly worse than during the day. I don't understand how steel mesh could, in theory, stop a bullet. Unless you hit the mesh specifically. Okay, the good thing about the shift change is that it allows me to mark a lot of the guards.
Analysis complete.
There's a decent amount of guys, and they have a lot of overlapping fields. It's got that guy so ready.
Looks like they're after the honeybee too. They haven't been issued any special gear. If they had used a biochemical weapon there, they'd be wearing masks at the very least. So what wiped out the Hamid fighters?
Yeah, there's a lot of guards. There's not... Okay, there's not a lot, but they're all on top of each other, and I think I see... Okay.
That's communications equipment used by the outpost CP. It must be how they keep in touch with headquarters.
Let's go get them, boys.
Destroy it, you might be able to cut off the CP from their HQ.
Okay, I was able to tag him. Shit, I can't have him waking everybody up. I got a guy on the inside, and then a guy...
Please select a draw supplies requested.
Like, I can't nail that guy from here. If he comes out, though, I'll be able to shoot him as long as I get this airdrop fast. Him and his buddy.
Supply drop complete.
Come on, it's better sooner rather than later. What? And I was able to get my suppressor. That's gonna make this a lot easier. Okay, so yeah, I still suck at aiming. That never changed. Anybody else here? I think that's most, if not all, their guys. Anybody else would be inside the building.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
I do feel like it's a tad too easy to just, like, trank the shit out of everybody.
He's coming too. Roger that.
So they know they're being extracted, I just don't have eyes on them.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Yeah, I've got most of their guys by the balls. The only guys that are left are guys who are coming from the front of the base.
Where are your friends?
He's coming too. Roger that.
The map has been updated. Please select a drop supplies requested.
You gotta extract him.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. Supply drop complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Speak. Where are the others?
There we go. One group of idiots at a time.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
I don't really think there's much left in terms of dudes. The only guys that are probably going to be coming our way are going to be coming from there. Unless one of these guys gives up the location of any soldiers on the inside.
Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Good thing is, if that helicopter comes over here at all, I have an idea.
Leave the rest to us.
Where are your friends?
Yeah, and if there's one thing I have to say that's different from Ground Zeroes, like, I understand these are just, like, generic Soviet soldiers, but one of the differences in this is that I can almost, like, pull the guards out from deeper in the base and start bringing them out towards me.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, that'll do it. Is that all of their guys?
He's coming too.
Okay.
Roger that.
I'm gonna say, were there no guys on the outside over here? Because I remember there being separate entrances. Yeah, that's it in terms of security. Poor bastards. Okay, so we want to blow their anti-air radar and get rid of most of their communications. And any other undesirables. Hey there, amigo. It's good to see you too. I feel like I should be able to climb up this, but okay. I could just...
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost. Boss, get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Fuck, I'm not close enough to the anti-air gun. I do have an idea, though. It's a little less than kosher, though. Y'all like this. What kind of range does this thing have in terms of, like, upward? Yeah, that's an anti-air cannon, all right. Huh. I guess it doesn't give a shit. Either that or it's making a 180. Is it making a 180? It might be. Let's see. I kind of wonder if this thing has power steering. I'm gonna get off the gun and it's gonna immediately start coming towards us. Or it's not gonna give a fuck at all and it's not gonna matter. Okay. Easy enough, I suppose. There's one fucking unfortunate lad. He's just been here this whole time.
Outpost captured.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, we gotta keep an eye on that chopper. I know it's coming, I just don't know where exactly. Okay, that and there's other shit hidden around here. Come on, where are you? It looks like it's coming to us. Not in like a speedy manner, but eventually.
You have arrived at your
Ooh,
destination.
hello. I'll be taking that. Yeah, I think that's coming for us. What is it doing? I understand that it's on patrol, but I don't know, if I was an attack helicopter... I'd probably give a bit more of a shit. Because if that thing catches me with my pants down, it's going to absolutely fuck me up. Oh, it's going around the mountain. If it goes left, it's on... Yeah, it's on fucking patrol. Like, what's that? Security? Teamwork? Fuck it. We'll just keep patrolling. None of it matters. None of this matters. I guess they're not too concerned that their entire communications went dark. Understandable. Have a shitty day. God, what is it like a day in the life of a Soviet soldier? Just fucking back-to-back misery. Command actively ignores anything you're up to. It's like, what's that? Forward forces, enemy attack. Ah, I don't give a fuck. And I got a sandstorm. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You have arrived at your destination.
You need to retrieve a new U.S. military weapon known as the Honeybee.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I don't envy anyone who, like, I understand you get used to the climate. It's probably almost as bad as being American. Well, here it just gets kind of, like, cold from time to time, but they actually freeze. Yeah, that helicopter's off doing who's a what's it. So we got the anti-air radar, that's already down. All that's left is to, get us some diamonds. Also, how into David Bowie was Kojima at this point? I don't know if there's just like an unnaturally large amount of David Bowie references, but they're on top of it. I'll say that much.
You have arrived at your destination.
That coming to us?
That's the Honeybee storage case.
No, he's still just on patrol. He doesn't give a shit. I don't want you to do your job. Well, I mean, just the fact that basically everyone after a certain point just like collectively looks like David Bowie.
Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings.
I'm in the money. Wait, is that one coming to us? No, he's still dicking around. I'd be a bit more concerned about the situation if I was in their shoes, but I mean, fuck what I think, right? You have no idea what the man looks like. What? I watched The Labyrinth, like, as a kid. Several times, I might add. What am I seeing over there? Something shiny. Money! I also don't really understand what the difference... I assume when it says rough diamonds, it means, like, uncut diamonds. Ooh, there's a lot of diamonds here. Oh, yeah, because it doubles as a mine.
Marker placed.
Man, about the effort people are putting into their jobs. I mean, like... I'm not, like, I'm thankful. I just think that if I was in their shoes...
Extraction.
I mean, a helicopter pilot, I'd be a little more concerned with, you know, things that are happening. Show me the money.
Development project has been added.
You'll be asleep in the back, but I'm the pilot. What do you mean asleep in the back? I'm the pilot. That's what they pay me for. Okay, so keep our eyes peeled for diamonds. Because this is a really good place to get a shit ton of GMP. Even if it is a little unconventional. Seems like a nice enough place. I remember, wasn't there a Hamid fighter hiding in these caves? Okay, that was cash money right there. That was a big one.
You have arrived at your destination. destination.
Think it's gonna bother Miller at all? I just show up with like a fistful of like uncut diamonds. You're like, here, this is for you. Don't question it. It's not cash money. We're gonna turn it into cash money, baby. It's about to be. There's a hidey hole. Not much more up here from the looks of it. Well, these assholes really don't have much stored here, do they?
You have arrived at your destination.
The best part about this whole thing is they're saying this is where we keep the diamonds stored. But it's less we keep the diamonds stored here and more they're just around. Bring it around town. I'd hate to be the unfortunate bastard who has to be stuck in these caves. Come on, the honeybee's got to be somewhere around here aside from that spot. Unless that's the exact location. In that case, let's make our way towards there. I'm going deeper, Leo.
Retrieve the honeybee. Its location is on your iDroid.
Do caves usually sound this nightmarish, or is this just like a one-time thing? Oh, is there an alternate entrance here? Oh, I could have come from over here as well. Let me guess, is there a crack I could have climbed up? Oh no, this is just an outlet. I assume this is going to be like a pseudo exit. And say, because if I had to spend every waking moment listening to this, I think I'd go insane. I'm not necessarily like easily spooked, but being in like a deep dark cave that makes the sounds of like the damned wailing in my ear 24/7 definitely would raise a few red flags. Just saying. It's nice. And you have very different definitions. Like listening to the seaside. I could have sworn I remember there being like an extra prisoner in here, but I guess I was wrong.
Who would have thought they'd hide it there? You secured the target. Now you just need to bring it back. Call the chopper from your iDroid. You are not to use the honeybee. The order was to recover it with its ammunition.
You think they'd be pissed if I took it? Probably, you're right. I mean, yeah, if I had to use it. I mean, there is a helicopter we could test that out on. It'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. Ooh, a hidey hole. I mean, they probably won't pay you. Fair enough. Oh yeah, baby, I'm in the money. It's just that easy. Why the fuck are there so many military crates here? Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting Hamid fighters.
You look well rested, big boss. My, how you've changed. You became a demon for such little weapons as that? Well, I'm sure you'll see the bigger picture eventually. If you get out of here alive. Rest in peace this time. I'll see you in hell, boss.
What the hell was that thing? It was huge. Soldier.
Extraction arrived at Mother.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
Ah, shit.
Those skulls are too fast. If you had a holy weapon. Boss, maybe it's time to see what the honeybee can do.
Wait, no, the anti-air gun. Fuck, I shouldn't have gotten rid of everything that was here. All the ordnance, I already took it. That was a mistake. How about you kiss my ass? Yeah, that'll do it. Fuck, I can't extract these guys. Thermals. Didn't I already kill it? Oh fuck, wait, no, that's one of them.
You took down the skulls. Boss, you really are a living legend. They'll call the chopper to get out of there. Bring the honeybee back to base.
Understandable. Enjoy your evening. Okay, so I'm really glad that we didn't fuck up with the anti-air gun. That could have gone a lot worse. What happened to that first guy? And a mysterious giant robot. I've never seen anything like it. Oh yeah, we took out the anti-air radar. Well, that was interesting to say the least. Now I can teleport to whatever asshole needs me.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Why the fuck did they choose an LZ that's on like the other side of the map? Then, if there's one thing I don't understand, it's the weird zombies.
Well, stand by.
that they just have, I guess.
Support helicopter has
Okay, let's
arrived.
grab a wheel dump truck here.
Speak. Where are your friends?
You stop getting horny over. It's like a 10-year-old psycho mantis. Keep it in your pants.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at
Alrighty.
base.
Punching Goat has been awarded a service cross. Okay, understandable. I thought I got awarded for punching goats. I may have misinterpreted what I just received. Why did you call in the chopper? I didn't. The game automatically calls in the fucking chopper for you, and it's like, oh hey, do you want a chopper? Here, let me place it all the way over here. Like, ah, gee, thanks, man. Do you even know it wasn't my fault? God damn it. You think someone as lazy as me would ride a horse all the way over here?
Analysis complete.
I saw you click. It wasn't me! Probably nail that guy. There we go.
Guard post captured.
Heads up. Speak. Where are the
Welcome to the team, amigo.
Map has been updated.
Oh, hey, fuel. I need that.
Where are your friends?
You could find a mortar here.
Roger that.
Thanks for the help.
Been updated.
I don't think I would have seen it otherwise. I know. Do you think a Fulton would be like physically doable in real life?
Subject on board.
Like all memes aside.
Been updated.
Where are your friends?
Let me see it because it's basically
Roger that.
like a balloon with a beacon. And then they get picked up by a fucking helicopter.
My extraction target is a no-show. Cannot risk waiting any longer. I gotta pull out for now.
God damn it. Can I just leave the area?
Please select a landing zone. The support helicopter.
I would have preferred to just have him come right to me, but the game's like, nah, he's got to be all the way over here. Surely this will help you. What? It's like, well, like sometimes they did Fulton the proper way in MGS3.
Extra fun will
Oh, they did?
rise momentarily.
That's neato. It's a real thing. Oh. It's actually really cool. It seems super dangerous, but I guess that's one way to extract people from a hot zone. Shit sounds wild, what can I say? Yeah, we got a lot of loot from this mission. And I think I blew up just about everything there possibly could have been blown.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
And I don't think I wasted any of the honeybee.
This is B-Quad. There's an obstruction at the LZ. All right, get in. Time to go.
There's an obstruction, you mean the horse?
Exfiltrated hot zone.
Gaining altitude.
And we managed to get our hands on the honeybee without wasting any of the ammo.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work.
Eliminated the skulls. Secure the honeybee with all its ammunition. No retries. I only killed one guy, and it was on, like, complete fucking accident. Very nice. Support cost. We got an S rank. I don't know what the performance reward is for, but I do. Oh, that's because we got an S. Then we got a shit ton of rough diamonds.
So this unit in the mist, their speed, the way they jump, it's not human. And those deformities.
They attacked the Soviets too.
And that Grim Reaper look-alike in charge of them. That giant thing that carried him off. What the hell are they?
Cypher.
Oh, what do they want? What's their objective? Why Afghanistan? There's one more thing troubling me.
What happened to the Hamid?
Exactly. Whole squads of hardened Mujahideen killed without a fight, and no trace of BC weaponry. What does it all mean?
That's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, right. If we really need to know, the truth will reveal itself. Even if it's ugly. Boss, I'm creating a new intel team to support you in our areas of operation. Members of this team will head out into the field and conduct reconnaissance. Knowing the strength of an enemy force beforehand will help you carry out missions more smoothly. We may also learn something about the Skull-Faced Man. So boss, that brings me to assigning staff to the intel team. There might be guys already assigned to other teams who are more suited to the intel team. Go ahead and reassign them as you see fit.
Good. You captured it alive.
Gerbil. Ooh. Silver Skull. Ivory Skull.
Remember the guys you brought back from the base in Cuba 9 years ago? Believe it or not, some of them survived that hell we went through. Word reached them that Big Boss is back and they wanted in. They're good men. Our brothers in fate. They'll be glad to know you've seen them here.
Collect gerbils. What was it? Did you know the human asshole can expand to fit 2 full-size raccoons or some shit like that? I think is what it was. Oh, hey, it's Sunglasses Guy. Special volunteer, the Finger. And the Eye. And what... God, this guy looks like an alcoholic. Yeah, these must be a majority of the guys that we, ended up picking up. Punching goat.
The dog you brought back. There'll come a day when he'll be ready to join you on missions. But you know, he gets lonely easily. You should come visit him every once in a while. Get back to Mother Base.
I guess it wasn't an. I guess he wasn't asking.
See that? That's discipline. Following orders like a real diamond dog. Soon he'll be... No, stay! Stay! Didi! Go!
No, maybe not yet.
But soon. Soon.
We've had some new job offers come in. I've selected the ones I'd like you to handle and added them to the list. Take a look on your iDroid.
Welcome home,
The more
boss.
missions you complete, the more we can expand Mother Base.
Thanks for that, boss.
I like how shoulder checking assholes seems to be the preferred method of communication. There we go. Let's go take a look. What in the Sam hell is that off in the distance, boys? Is there enough space for vehicles to drive side by side? Okay, there's like just enough space. You have to coordinate it though.
The puppy's training is going well. There'll come a day when he'll be ready to join you on missions. But you know, he gets lonely easily. You should come visit him every once in a while. Miller doesn't plan to return to the field. Says he's going to stay here and focus on running things as XO. No surprise with his body in that state. But apparently he has no intention of wearing a prosthetic arm or leg, so he doesn't forget the pain, he says.
Fuck, I can't drive. There we go. Just like I remember. Oh god, I'm gonna have a car on Friday. How awful.
Boss, got time to train with me?
Okay. Oh, I don't even need a headshot. I just need to hit the target. You make it sound so easy. I mean, it can't be that difficult.
How about developing something?
One last target hiding somewhere, but I don't see him. Oh, there they are. Deeper in. Ah. Now you can hide from me.
Side ops list updated.
Great, this is why you're the best. Well, that went well. You make it sound that we
Boss.
see you in action.
Thanks for saving that cute little puppy.
Aw. Fucking, you have never seen me in action when it comes to, driving. Except what you may have just witnessed, but that doesn't count. Trust me. It's fiction. Ah, I wonder.
Please select a delivery point.
Well, okay then. My source. I made it the fuck up. Oh, hey, it's the heckin' Pupperino.
My roles here include training our soldiers and supporting you during missions. Since I am still technically working for the GRU as well, I can't accompany you in the field. Don't take it personally. All mission-relevant data is aggregated in the ACC. That's where you can accept missions and change your equipment. When you're in the area of operations, the support unit will pass on information to you and handle your ammo resupplies.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Is it though? Is it the boss? I wouldn't be so sure about that.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Oh, I feel bad whenever I check the tag. Anyway, time to get on the boat. I mean the helicopter.
Gaining altitude.
And say, I do enjoy the fact that you can now, like, thoroughly check out Mother Base. Peace Walker, you could see Mother Base. We didn't really spend much time on it.
Analysis complete.
Like, you'd spend time on it metaphorically, but not, like, physically.
Mission list.
Members of the intel team are on the ground. Their reports will be reflected as predicted enemy fields of movement on your iDroid's map. The higher the team's level, the more accurate and frequent their reports will become. Be sure to take advantage of them.
Was there a way for me to basically, like, auto-assign everybody? No. Unfortunately, I don't have a med team just yet. The giant fucking button labeled auto assign. Oh.
Staff assigned.
There it is.
Development project has been added.
All according to plan, baby. And then all that's left are Joe Schmoes. These guys are going on the combat team to die painfully. Well, I do need chaff for the med team. But, currently... Yeah, I don't know where, what was it, Ivory Skull came from. I don't know if that's because I have the Definitive Edition or because I played Ground Zeroes, but...
Select unit.
What is it? Switch display. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier on us.
Please specify a project.
Ooh. Light amplification, thermal detection, and active sonar. That one's going to be a must, along with the sneaking suit. This one's a must. Always. An active sonar is going to help us out a shit ton. And I don't think I have a use for Grom just yet, because any situation where I need to be using the Grom is probably not a situation I want to spend too much time in. We want the R&D staff to be top tier as soon as we can. Oh, I could actually make both.
Platform construction. Commencing platform construction.
I have enough GMP. I need more common metal. We're getting a decent amount of, like, biological material. I always had way too much biological material and no particular reason to just have the ungodly amount that I did. Next, we want to start, because I think this upgrades the individual amount that I could upgrade. Resources. And if I need more GMP, we can always... Precious metals. Diamonds are also included into this category. Oh, nice! So I guess picking up all those diamonds did have a, use. Digitalis. And, if I ever need extra GMP, I can always sell some of this shit. I never understood what the difference is between, like, the amount owned and then, what, like, the big globe, weird-ass circle icon meant. But I guess I should just look at the total. 'Cause it's like, you have X amount. Like, okay. Whatever you say.
I had the R&D team analyze the honeybee. How? The CIA wanted it with everything intact. They took it apart to look at it. Then they put it back together. Everything intact. That's the R&D boys, all right. Turns out the honeybee's homing capabilities are a cut above previous manpads. It can detect a broad range of infrared wavelengths, and even ultraviolet for supplementary guidance. Hence the name, huh? Right. Honeybees rely on UV light to fly. With this device, flares don't do the target any good. That's why the Soviets are losing so many gunships, and why the CIA was so desperate to get it back. It wasn't just about preventing the Soviets from devising countermeasures. What if the likes of Iran got their hands on it? American aircraft would be put at risk too. We can use this tech to develop our own portable missile. That'll give us a huge advantage. It'll take a little time before the analysis results can be applied to actual implementation. But we'll keep moving with the research. I had the R&D team analyze the honeybee. Diamond Dog's intel team specializes in information gathering, mainly HUMINT and SIGINT. They plant scouts and moles in the field. These operatives will blend into the local populace and work under the guise of a resident, or disguise themselves as travelers and ask around for information. They observe targets using various hidden bugs, cameras, and transmitters, and by tapping their satellite and phone communications. Analyzing all this information creates a clear picture of how wars and the PFs fighting them are changing. This data can also be used for threat assessment when deciding whether to accept contracts from certain clients.
And during missions, the intel team keeps track of target locations and produces FOM predictions, reporting mission-critical information based on real-time remote observation of changes in the AO. What you hear from us over the radio is based on how we interpret the data gathered at the command platform. However, intel team operatives go unarmed in almost all situations to avoid revealing themselves to the enemy. Some will carry a knife, but most have nothing at all. As such, don't expect them to help you take on heavily armed adversaries like PF soldiers. Think of them as entirely passive in the hot zone. Plus, they use all manner of techniques to remain inconspicuous in the field. If you ever spot one, you'll have some serious explaining to do. So remember, their specialty is espionage. They may not be of use in a firefight, but when it comes to intel, they're pros.
Okay. On that note, I think it's about time we call it a night here. Once I have enough space, then I'll start like upgrading a lot of this shit prematurely, but for now, like a majority of these guys, I don't want to pop it too early. Mostly when I actually need the staff would be a good idea. The only thing I could think of would be is once I start sorting through how much staff I have, especially for like the R&D team. Like what I could do in theory is I could get rid of all my D rank guys and just replace them with the A ranks. But no, we're gonna wait until I need the med team and the combat team. But on that note, it is Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna call it a night here, boys and girls. Though I do so enjoy our time together. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. And for those of you who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, enjoy your Thursday. Now, I'm going to go hop in the shower, so that way I smell less like a greasy monkey. But, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, it is time to call it a night. So, game plan is, remember tomorrow I'm going to be staying the night at my sister's, so I will not be on. Friday, it's going to be a coin toss. It depends on what I got going on, because I got a busy day. But, worst comes to worst, Saturday, we may have like a Discord hangout session with everybody to celebrate Thanksgiving. But if not, we'll just do the Phantom Pain. But Sunday for sure will be the Phantom Pain regardless of what we do. So Saturday maybe, Sunday definitely. But enjoy your holiday, boys and girls. You've been listening to Mason FM with the Midnight Hour. God bless you. God bless this stream. And God bless the Phantom Pain. Shitlord signing off for the night. Good night, everybody. I don't know if I want to eat before I go to bed, but I probably should.